It's already the end of the day and I'm realizing I never did the intro. So hello, welcome back. Um, if you're new, my name is Elena. I'm the mama to 3 kids and we homeschool. And here on the channel, we talk about everything from homeschooling to homemaking, all the things in between. So let me take you back to the beginning of the day and kind of walk you through how it went. I kind of have a lot to do today, but my kids are still asleep. So I'm trying to let them sleep for as long as they can. Okay, but we gotta get started with the day. It's already 7. Let's go. We're gonna use this one so it stays warmer longer. Okay, the first thing I need to do is make a sort of snack, a bigger snack for my youngest son. We have to go somewhere this morning and we're gonna be there for a little bit of a time and he's got to try to sit still, which can be difficult for him. So I'm gonna take a snack and then I'm gonna pack a little bag for him of things to hopefully keep him entertained. So all I have out is one of these Ziploc reusable containers, and I just have a little bit of cheese in there. I took out some ham. We get this from Costco, if you're curious. So took out some ham. I'm gonna cut that up, put that in here, and just kind of see what else I have to make a sort of DIY Lunchable for him. Okay, I hear some stirrings going on upstairs, so they're probably waking up and I need to make I want to make some banana oatmeal cookies. So some super ripe bananas. Don't worry, inside they're gonna be super sweet and delicious and perfect for this. And then some oats. And then we'll just toss in whatever we have around to make these breakfast cookies. So the recipe calls for 1 large banana to 1 cup of oats and then half a cup of whatever your toppings would be. So chocolate chips, we used walnuts, we've used peanuts, we've used, look, see? Outside of the banana, inside. It's gonna be fine. Dried cranberries. In fact, I think I have some, so I may do a batch like that. So I'm gonna do a batch with chocolate chips for the kids, and then I think I'll do one without chocolate for me. So I'm gonna do mine first. So whoa, so there's no chocolate left in the bowl, and then we'll do some for the kids and put them, see if we can get them in the oven at the same time. If you have a hand mixer, this might go super fast, but I don't want to wash the hand mixer. This is a half cup measuring cup, so I'm just gonna put in 2 to start and see how it looks. Some dried cranberries here that we got from Azure, so I'm gonna put some of that in. I'm also going to add in some walnuts because I like a little crunch to it. I'm just going to break up some of these larger pieces by hand. And I'm preheating my oven to 350. My youngest just came down the stairs, so I know the littles at least are awake because I could hear him and his sister talking. So give him a little time to wake up fully. He's laying on the couch before I ask them to double check that they made beds and to get dressed for the day. I really like that we have that option most mornings where they can kind of just slowly wake up. It just feels like such a huge blessing the mornings that we can have that time to just not have to rush. The mornings that we do have to rush, it is definitely tougher on the family. Okay, so that ended up being like 27 grams of walnuts. And let me see if I want to add any more. I think that'll be okay. I'm going to put these on a mat and then get my kids' batch going. I'm gonna add the powdered peanut butter in. I left it a little bit mushier because I feel like the powder will help soak up some of that mashed banana. Like maybe 2 tablespoons. So I'm gonna get that really well incorporated before I put the chocolate chips in. Okay, I washed the dishes. Wasn't much, it was just like a dish from my son ate late last night, and then the bowl and the couple of forks that I used and the spoon. Actually, I lied. There's the measuring cup right next to me, so I'll rinse it off. But first, I gotta put all this stuff back in the pantry. Okay, let's finally sit down and make a list. I didn't even pull out like my planner. This is an old planner that we keep in our junk drawer from 2020 that I never used because 2020. I'm finally gonna have more than just like a quick sip of coffee. And let's plan out what I hope to accomplish today. I'm pretty positive that I'm not gonna be able to get everything on this list done because every time I walk around the house, there's something new that I see that needs to be done. Coffee break. But we're gonna give it a good try, okay? So there are some things that are gonna have higher priority than others, clearly, like our appointments today. So we have, I'm just gonna write morning appointment I have to get done. There is a cheese sauce that I'd like to make. I need to put some potatoes in the Instant Pot. I wonder if these could actually wait until tomorrow, because this will actually be lunch for tomorrow, and I think I have lunch for today. So, but at least we get it on the paper and then out of our brain so that I don't feel like I'm carrying it around with me. Okay, so all I've added was I need to cut up some celery and carrots to have on hand for snacks. I this morning walked in as we're putting stuff away that pantry needs to be tidied up badly. I need to work out, and I want to. I got to figure out what we're gonna do for dinner. I don't know. I know there's more, but for now, we'll leave that. So let's do something first. Let's figure out dinner. I think dinner in the slow cooker would be fantastic today because then I can throw it in and it's one less thing off my mind. I have some clothes here. You can't see, but I have some clothes that need to be folded. They were hanging up. I didn't have room. Anyways, that's where they landed, right? Smack in the middle of the living room. The kitchen. So they're right smack in the middle of the kitchen, and I need to get them put away. Because they're right smack in the middle of the kitchen, I want to get them put away. And then I also remembered I need to take some progress pictures for a boot camp thing that I started. And so I took my pictures, but I didn't do them correctly. We needed a little tag in the picture. So I got to retake those too. And I'm hoping I can do that before we have to scoot out for our morning appointment. But since I'm gonna run upstairs anyways and these clothes are dry, I'm trying to quickly fold them and get them, take them with me as I go upstairs. It says, you know, you don't want to waste a trip going up the stairs. I yesterday felt really rushed and like behind, like I have put too many things on my plate that I wanted to get done and I didn't get done, and that's how I'm feeling now. So I really don't like that feeling, and I need to figure out a way. This is not all the way dry. I need to figure out a way to kind of just pause and reset so that I'm not feeling this overwhelm, because I find that I take that with me throughout the day. Like if I don't find a way to pause and reset, I'm going to take that with me throughout the day. Oh my gosh, this sweatshirt had a bunch of hidden little stickers on it and I washed it that way, so I'm trying to peel them off now. So I am going to put some worship music on and finish folding these clothes, take them upstairs, take my pictures, and then just kind of stop and ask. What I like to do is just kind of stop and ask the Lord, okay, I'm feeling the rush. I know it's not from you. What is the next thing you would have me do? What is the next step you want me to take? And then it's going to be one of those days, I think, where I just continually ask that throughout the day. What would you want me to do for the next step? And then just kind of do what I can, and what doesn't get done today wasn't meant to get done today, I guess. So I'm almost done here with the clothes. Put the music on. Keep going. Okay, my little man is here. He's dressed. I'm dressed now. That's as close to an outfit of the day as you're getting. I just have jeans and a t-shirt and a sweatshirt, blah, 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 blah. So we're dressed. And I did end up taking the pictures that I needed, so the progress pictures, and then I'm going to put those up. So I'm going to put those progress pictures up probably right now. I think I have time. It's like 9:30, a little after 9:30, and it's like that weird, not enough time to start another project, but too early to leave. So let me know if you know what I mean. Like if you ever have that weird waiting period, which inevitably it always makes us late because we think we have more time. Anyways, I digress. I had a wonderful text conversation in between trying to get dressed and get my little man dressed and ready to roll about a possible book club this coming month I have a Bible study, online Bible study that I do, and it breaks for the summer, but we really don't want to break because it's just such a special group. So we're going to look into that. That's another project. I'm just going to kind of casually add on. Hopefully it won't be I don't think it'll be too much. But I took out pork chops from the freezer, letting that defrost a little, and I think when I come home I'll have plenty of time to throw them into the slow cooker on high, and that's as far as I've got. So the kids have had their breakfast cookies. My other two kiddos have their assignments for the day, and then we're gonna roll in just a minute. Okay, so I actually can already cross off taking my progress pictures. Maybe I should add post the pictures. And that's it. That's all I can cross off. I crossed off one thing and added 3 more. So I also added the budget binder. I need to redo our budget binder. Again, these are things that are probably not going to happen today, but at least it's off my brain and on the list. I wanted to prep a few salad jars and then post the progress pictures. But I have my son's backpack here, and I'm going to show you what we're going to put in there. So we have one of these primary journals. I love these. They're half the page is blank so they can draw a picture, and then down here are lines so they can write. For now, what my son has been doing is just drawing a ton in here, just using the whole page. But my hope is with the lines there, it might encourage him to do some writing about his picture. So we're gonna put that in there. He wants to take the step-by-step drawing book. This is by Usborne. These are really cool. You can actually write in these books, but we use a separate book to write in, just so that the kids don't fight over who gets to write in the book. So we're gonna take that one as well. And then he wanted to take one of his pigeon books. We picked out The Duckling Gets a Cookie. So put that in his bag as well. So as well as his, he's next to me, so I don't want to say that loud, otherwise he'd want it right now. So I'm gonna put that all in his backpack along with pencil. I'm gonna grab another pencil. We just have one, as well as a pencil sharpener, because that's always good to have. And then I have his crayons in one of these little containers. This is like these are from the Dollar Tree. Sometimes they have them and they sell them 3 for, well, now it's $1.25, right? So we've got some stickers thrown in their hair because mom sheds everywhere. And then just crayons in there. He prefers colored pencils, but I need to look for another short stack of colored pencils because the ones that I had bought him, because I like the shorter ones because they fit in here, and the ones that I have gotten him before, they're all over the house already. So for now, I'll take crayons. So that's what we're gonna pack in our bag, and then 15 more minutes, I think, till we gotta. We're back. Morning things took a little bit longer. It's actually almost 1:45, and I'm going to sit down and eat, and so are my kiddos. So my son had his snack. We ended up having an IEP meeting for him. Yes, we homeschool, but our local school gives us OT. We have OT and speech through our local school, so we have an IEP meeting. So we had our meeting today, and yeah, so I'm gonna eat. Let me show you what I made me for lunch. I just have some red lentil spaghetti noodles, and then Normandy vegetables are in here, as well as some mukamame or shelled edamame, red pepper flakes, and the Bragg's liquid aminos. And so that's what I'll be having for lunch. My kiddos, 2 of them are gonna have ramen, and the other one will probably have just like a quesadilla because he doesn't like ramen. So we're gonna eat. I feel a little bit wiped, and I'm honestly not sure how much more of today we're gonna get done, but we're gonna keep pushing forward to see if we can get some other stuff done. I also want to get my 2 youngest bathed, so that's always an adventure because it's just always an adventure. Anyways, you can probably hear them there. Let me get them to eat, and then we'll keep going with the day. I have a new appreciation for fitness YouTubers because I keep forgetting to like move the camera and record the next exercise. I just suck at this. Okay, let's check in with the list. I finished our morning appointment. My son is putting away dishes next to me, and the other 2 have the TV on, so it is a little loud in here. I think we're gonna do these 2 things tomorrow. I had to cut the celery and the carrots, tidy up the pantry. I knew that was gonna be something for a later date. Probably not gonna happen today. Finished my workout. I took out pork chops for dinner. I think I'm gonna put those in the Instant Pot because it's almost 3 o'clock and it's too late to do the slow cooker. So those will go in the Instant Pot. Maybe I'll start that next. The budget binder that I kind of knew was gonna be for another day. I wanted to clean the salad greens and then post the progress pictures. I did get that done. So we're chugging along. Okay, dinner's done. I don't think I mentioned when I got schoolwork done with my youngest. So we came back from our appointment in the morning, and then I had lunch, and while I was eating my lunch, and my other 2 were finishing up their lunch, and he was having his snack type lunch, we did the rest of his schoolwork. So in case you were wondering, that got done. And then my other two kiddos didn't go to the appointment with me, so they got their schoolwork done there. The Instant Pot has gone off and it looks really good. Let me give you a peek. I'm getting so tired. I feel like I need an more coffee, but it's about 5 o'clock and that's not a good idea. So there it is now. I have this country gravy mix, DIY mix that I had done up. So I think what I'm gonna do is take the pork chops out and then mix a little of this in there and see if it'll make it a gravy. Let's find out. So in here, all I put in was garlic. I did a little onion powder. I also put, oh my gosh, splashing everywhere. I also put in a can of onions. No, I'm lying. I put in a can of mushrooms. That's what I'm trying to say. I meant to slice onions and put that in there, but I didn't get to it. I'm feeling really tired. But took all those out. Make sure, okay, good. I was making sure I didn't splash in here. Just gonna pour it in. Okay, I also threw in a little bit of arrowroot. My husband called while I was doing this, so I stopped filming. But to try to thicken it up, it didn't thicken up too much, but that's it. That's what we're gonna have. I have some rolls, left over like bread rolls here, so I'm gonna give them that. I didn't make a side dish. It was just a flop. I'm tired, and yeah. So this is what's gonna be for dinner. Okay, here's what got done. None of this, not that. I did make dinner, so yay. So I didn't get the cheese sauce made or the potatoes in the Instant Pot, but I did say that might have to be done tomorrow. I didn't get celery and carrots cut. I didn't tidy my pantry. I didn't do my budget binder, and I didn't prep any salad whatsoever. I did, however, chip some nails, so that's okay. And my kids were fed, and we got school done, and we got a couple other things done. So that's what we're gonna call it. Some days you just don't get everything on the list done. What didn't get done will maybe get done tomorrow, but we had a good day. I'm gonna wrap it up here. Thanks so much for joining me and hanging out as we got some things on the list done. I hope that you enjoyed this video. If you did, would you give it a thumbs up? It really helps the channel. And subscribe if you're not, for more inspiration amongst our chaos. But also, thank you so much for watching. And if you haven't heard, or you just need to be reminded, maybe the one to tell you that you are deeply and truly loved and so appreciated. I really appreciate you taking your time out and spending it here with me. Thanks for watching.